Nobody play no games with you. No type of games with you. None. Thumbs up for a like, subscribe, and hit the bell. All right, fellas. So, you cannot allow anyone to play these games with you, these head games with you, these mind games with you. You can't allow anyone that you know of, that you're dealing with, a stranger, just anyone that you encounter, period. You cannot let them just play some games with you. And I use the word let because someone can only play games with you if you allow them to play them games with you. If you allow someone to just do all kinds of button mashes and just play you any kind of way, that can only happen if you as a man are allowing that to occur. You can't allow someone to mentally manipulate you into doing the things that they want you to do, into feeling the way that they want you to feel. You can't let someone play your emotions like that. You can't allow someone to play you into their particular plan for you. As a man, you have to take a leadership role in that. You need to take a more dominant role in that. You cannot be in a role that someone else set up for you. You can't just be in a situation where everyone is getting you to do what they want you to do, but you not getting nobody to do what you want them to do. You can't be in a situation where you're the only one being played. You're the only one being controlled into doing certain things. As a man, you never want to be, you want to try to live the life where other people have the least amount of control over you, over what you do, over what you have to do, over what they tell you you have to do. As a man, it's important to have that level of freedom and that level of control within your own world. You need to control your environment as much as possible. And of course, when it comes to working with other people, working with other men, just working with people in general, you may need to acquiesce some of the control in the matter when it involves other people. That's fine. That's called teamwork at times. And at times, it is best for the overall goal to fulfill a role within the unit. Within the unit, you are fulfilling your role within the unit. But make sure that as a man, the roles that you are fulfilling are roles that you agree to, roles that you are okay with. You should limit the amount of control people have on you. That is my point. My point is, as a man, you can't be just controlled on many different levels throughout your life. You can't go from being controlled on the job to then you go home, you're controlled by your wife or your girlfriend. Then it's time to play with your kids or to, do something with your kids. Your kids just controlling you too. Your kids punking you. Your kids got you doing what they want you to do, but you're never doing what you want to do. You are never in control of any situation in your life. And a man will find much more happiness the more control he has over his life. The more control he exerts over his life in totality, the happier he will be. The happiest men I've ever known were men that had that level of freedom, that level to act as they want to. They didn't have to walk on eggshells when they dealt with the people in their lives because the people in their lives weren't controlling them. The people in their lives weren't essentially bossing them around every step of the way. And as a man, you must take that leadership role. So as a man, you cannot allow people to control you in that manner. You can't allow people to play games with you. And I am combining two thoughts here. Control in a sense of them bossing you around and getting you to do what they want you to do. And also, I'm speaking of people playing games with you, head games with you, as in they are purposely trying to get you to react a very specific way that they want you to react. They want to control even your emotions. They want to control you down to the minute level. And there are a lot of people these days that try to exert that level of control over men. And as a man, you're not living truly as a man if you are being controlled every step of the way. If you are walking on eggshells with the people in your life, that is a very sad existence for a man to be in, because a man can't be happy when he has to walk on eggshells with everybody he's dealing with, when he's being manipulated and controlled on so many different levels. So as a man, you must not let people control you. The key word is let, because as a man, you must take accountability and understand that anyone and everyone that is currently controlling you, if you can name off people that, man, this person really tries to control me all the time. They're trying to control me all the time. Why are they trying to, or actually accomplishing their agenda, which is to control you? Why are they able to do that? The only reason why they're able to do that is because you let them do that. You let them have control over you. This whole notion of independence, see, a man should already I don't want to say necessarily come out the gate independent, but a man is supposed to be this so-called independent. He's already supposed to have been able to work himself into being that way. He is already supposed to naturally feel a certain way about not being independent, depending on other people for things that he can just do himself. See, as a man, you must be this so-called independent, which really that's just you just being a man, because a man by default is supposed to already have that level of independence. He's supposed to already just be able to handle his own. And I do understand that not every man is raised the same. Not every man is raised to be a person that can accomplish on their own. Not every man is given the tools that will help them be that way, but every man should feel odd if they are not that way. Every man should be working towards being that way, because as a man, no one is going to help you like that. Really, no one is really looking to help you on that level, because as a man, you're supposed to be able to handle yourself. You're supposed to reach a point to where you don't have to just be dependent on people as a boy is dependent on people. An actual boy, a child, is dependent on those around him in order to move forward. As a man, you can't be dependent on those around you to move forward. You cannot. I'm not saying that you can't ever work with other people. I'm not saying that you won't ever be at points where you may need some help. But generally speaking, you got to go out there and get it yourself. You got to go out there and already know what you need to do in order to reach the next level. And as a man, you cannot reach the next level of life if you are being controlled into acting, into behaving, into living your life the way that everyone else wants you to live it. You can't let people put you in a box like that and force you into doing what they want you to do because no one is going to look out for you like you as a man. No one is going to look out for you better than you. So it's important that you value yourself. You look out for yourself. Not saying you can't look out and help other people. If that's what you so choose to do, you choose to do that. Don't let no one make choices for you. You got to make choices for yourself as a man. So the bottom line is, try to take as much control over your own life as you can. Do not let people play mind games with you, because ultimately, if someone is trying to play any type of game with you, any type of mind game with you, it's all about control over you. And as a man, you should never allow that. Don't let it happen.